Hey Paul, how you doing?
Hey, thanks, man. I'm doing good. How are you?
Very good, very good. Congratulations on the new album, Odyssey. Um, it's amazing. I was reading reviews this morning and stuff like that. Some of the sites 10 out of 10. So you should be very happy.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it, the way it turned out.
Cool, cool. One of the sites, Metal Temple, gave it 10 out of 10, and then they rated every song phenomenal. So I want to go down track by track and tell me a little bit about each song and stuff like that, and your impressions, stuff like that. Let's start off with a Drawing of Man.
Yeah, Dawning of Man is kind of the beginning of the story of the album, and as you may know, the entire album is one story,
Right?
and Dawning of Man is where it all starts. You know, the evolution of man, and the evolution of technology.
Uh-huh.
And pretty much as soon as we reach the industrial age, things starts going taking a wrong turn in terms of climate gas emissions and stuff like that.
Right, yeah. Wow. Wow.
And so that's the lyrical theme of that song.
Cool,
And
cool.
music wise, I wanted to have a long intro to
Right,
be also the intro of the entire album.
right.
So it starts off quite calm and builds towards something more metal
Right, yeah,
after a
yeah.
while.
Cool. Do you consider your band a mixture of metal and progressive?
Yeah, I guess I don't really think too much about it when I write music, but there are progressive elements. But I
Right.
would I just think of it as heavy metal, you know.
Cool, 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 cool.
But I guess most people label it as power metal.
Right, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about World Ablaze.
Yeah. Fast-paced song. Um, and lyrically, it's turning into a global conflict, world war, and things really going going sour for mankind.
Yeah, yeah.
And musically, it's just starts off with a fast guitar solo and keeping the pace throughout the song.
Cool, cool. Next track is Exodus, which is my favorite track on the album.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Um, Exodus is a more of a complex guitar playing throughout the entire song, really.
Right.
It's some weird tapping licks in the intro,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of guitar harmonies throughout.
Cool, cool, cool.
Uh, Lyrically, our protagonist and mankind is kind of fleeing the dying Earth in a fleet of spaceships.
Right, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Cool,
so
cool.
the sci-fi elements is getting stronger.
Good, good. Tell me a little bit about Soul Survivor.
Soul Survivor, yeah, a bit more mid-tempo song, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Probably one of my favorites. Um, it also has some breakdowns in the middle and guitar solos, of course. Uh, Lyrically, it's the the mankind's what should I say, a last stronghold. You know, all
Right.
these people fleeing in this spacecraft to escape Earth. Are also infected with some deadly virus, and they all die except our one person, our one protagonist.
Right. Yeah.
He's the
Cool.
sole survivor.
Wow. Yeah. How about God of War?
God of War, yeah. The God of War is Mars, as we know.
Uh-huh.
And so he is visiting a human outpost on the planet Mars and finds it to be destroyed as well.
Uh-huh.
So kind of loses his last hope to see another human being alive again.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
And musically, I guess that's the song that has well, the critics tend to like that song for some reason. They
Cool.
like that one the most. I don't know what's so different about it compared to the others, but yeah, I like it.
Right. Right. When you're going to write a song, what goes through your mind? Astrology, or because really, the album is kind of like I said, a little progressive, a little heavy metal, little power metal, and I'm sure it's not easy to come up with lyrics with the music that you play.
No, I kind of had the idea for the entire album lyrically. Um, I had that pretty much from the start.
Right,
Before I started writing any music, really, I just knew the outline of the story and kind of divided it into chapters.
right, yeah,
Then I just started writing music. I usually start out with a guitar riff and just build upon that. And if I get stuck, I sometimes pull out the MIDI keyboard and play around with some synthesizers and see if I can come up with some ideas that way.
cool, cool. How long did this take you to write?
It took me quite a while. It took me probably about 2 years,
Yeah, I bet.
but that was kind of the idea
Uh-huh.
from the start. It would take about that long
Right,
because I had quite a steep learning curve. I had to figure out how to record this, how to do it. I had never done any singing before.
right,
So I didn't really know if I could pull off the vocals and pulling off writing all the material myself. Lyrics, I never written any lyrics before,
cool.
so I knew I needed some time on it.
Uh-huh. I thought the vocals were amazing.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. And
Yeah,
apparently everybody else enjoys it too. So that's good.
that sounds good.
Good, good. Tell me a little bit about Sea of Tranquility.
Yeah, the Sea of Tranquility. It was probably the first song that I wrote for the album,
Uh-huh.
and still one of my favorites. It has a bit of a mood to it, I think,
Right.
and it's not too fast. And lyrically, it's about this sole survivor of the human race going to Enceladus, one of
Uh-huh.
the moon of Saturn,
Right.
and Enceladus is one of the places in our solar system that may host life. Deep underneath the icy crust, there is a
Right.
vast ocean.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
So in the lyric, he dives into this ocean and meets some alien life
Uh-huh.
form of kind of a jellyfish or something like that,
Yeah. Uh,
we, who he can't really communicate with and maybe not too intelligent. So
uh,
he won't get any comfort from those creatures. So he kind of moves on after that. But musically, the song is has this progressive mid section with a really long guitar solo.
right. Yeah. Wow.
Just decided I wanted to take my time with that guitar solo and
Cool.
do
Cool.
something long.
Cool.
once. Yeah.
Wow. With your guitar solos and your guitar playing, who is your inspiration?
Ah, so many players,
Uh-huh.
really. Um, I guess Adrian Smith from
Cool.
Iron Maiden,
Yep.
but also a guy called, have you heard of a band called Sabotage?
Yes. Yes.
You know, it's not really that famous, but they had the guitar player of Sabotage. He died in a car crash when
Right.
he was way too young, but he was an amazing player, and he has been a big inspiration for me. And of course, Steve Vai, Joe Satriani. There's so many players.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
Great,
Wow.
great guitarist. Van Halen. Yeah,
Cool.
the
Cool.
list goes on.
Cool. How about Horizons Beyond?
Horizons Beyond. Yeah. Lyrically, he decides to leave the entire solar system behind and just really trying to find some meaning in what sad situation he's in, really.
Right. Yeah.
So he tries to, yeah, just sets a course for somewhere far away and just try to find some more hope in the future.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Wow. How about Cryosleep?
Yeah, Cryosleep is just a instrumental. I always wanted to do an instrumental.
Right.
So why not call it Cryosleep and let our protagonist sleep, in hibernation for an entire song without any lyrics
Right. Yeah.
while he's on his way to this massive black hole somewhere.
Cool. Cool. How about
So
Cygnus X1? Go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
Cygnus X1 is believed to be a black hole, the
Right.
closest to our solar system. It's about 6,000 light years away. So lyrically, he reaches his final destination and he just contemplates his fate and the life he's led, and thinking maybe he misses his friends and he has nothing more really to live for. So he just thinking of going into this black hole, see what lies beyond.
Cool. Last track, Into the Unknown. Tell me about that.
Yeah, starting off with the lyrics, Into the Unknown is what it does. It goes into the black hole, looking for something else, maybe a new beginning or something, maybe a new dimension. Who knows?
Right. Yeah.
And musically, I wanted it to be a bit of a long, long song, kind of like the opening song with a build up in the intro with some
Right.
piano and strings and orchestration and everything. I wanted it to be a long song with lots of solos. And I had a couple of friends of mine do the guest solos.
Cool.
So I'm doing a guitar solo in the beginning of the song, and then I have a long keyboard solo in the middle, and then another guitar solo. Uh, guest appearance from a couple of friends.
Cool. Cool. With
Yeah.
all these tracks and stuff like that, and you have a like an imaginary mind of what you think and stuff like that. So, what do you think when you die?
When I die, what happens?
Yes.
Um, well, I'm quite scientific about it all. I think my body's going back to the elements that made it up. And become a part of the greater cosmos.
Yeah. I'm starting to think the same way.
Yeah,
I think you just turn to dust and you're gone. That's it. It's over.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know? No mind, no nothing.
Uh, I'm not a religious person at all, so I don't believe in any afterlife.
Right,
But at the same time, that is kind of an afterlife. You're just being recycled to be a part of the cosmos.
right, yeah. Wow, wow. Now this album was put out independently.
Yeah, it was only digitally,
Uh-huh.
but now I've signed a contract with Underground Symphony Records,
Okay.
a small label in Italy.
Uh-huh.
So it will be released as a CD on Digipack in December 9th.
Wow. Cool. It's coming up,
So
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
you know. So was there
yeah.
any songs on the album that were a little bit more challenging than other tracks?
Yes, there was definitely. I think probably Horizons Beyond was the hardest to write.
Uh-huh.
I usually write at least two songs at
Okay.
the same time, so that when I'm stuck on one song, I can juggle them back and forth.
Right, yeah.
But it took me a while to get that one completed. And I finally figured out what was the problem, and it was I had kind of two choruses.
Right.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I had to erase some part of the song to make it fit together.
Right, yeah. Wow, wow. So who comes up with the cover? You?
Yeah,
Uh,
I came up with the cover, and I also designed the CD booklet and all these little lyric videos
right.
that I have. I've done all of it.
Cool, cool. Were there any songs that you wrote that didn't make the album?
No, it wasn't. There were a couple of songs that I never finished, but somewhere along the road, I just figured out that they weren't good enough,
Right,
so
yeah.
I never completed them.
Right, yeah. Wow, wow. You have any plans on shows?
Um, I was hoping to do a show like a month ago, but I got kind of busy with my second band, so I never got around to it. But I'm hoping maybe during spring next year that I can do a live show.
Cool, cool.
Uh, yeah, hopefully.
Right, yeah. So the other band is Guardians of Time?
No, Goddess of Time was disbanded like a couple of years ago.
Right.
Um, but I have a band called Symphonica,
Uh-huh.
which is more actually it's quite a kind of a Christmas band for the moment.
Right.
We do yeah we do Christmas shows in
Cool.
traditional Christmas music in metal version.
Wow. Cool, cool.
So we started that last year, and it was a big success. So we did the first show this year. We did that on Saturday, a
Right.
few days ago, and we have like six more shows
Uh-huh.
the next the next month. So we have it's quite a big production, and we play in music halls, concert
Right.
halls
Cool.
with a seated audience.
Right, yeah.
Um, so it's quite different than anything I've been doing before. It's a lot more progressive and a
Cool.
bigger production. We are seven members of the band, and we also have like a choir and a lot of stuff going on. So you can find it online on YouTube and Spotify, everywhere pretty much.
Cool, cool. If somebody wants to get in touch with you, how do they get in touch with you or buy your CD?
They can check out my website, and I'll have a link to the it's either going to be sold on through my website or a link to the record company. I'm not quite sure yet, but figure it out.
Cool, cool. So
So
any plans for the rest of the year?
not other than doing these Christmas shows, I am planning on starting writing new material for Release Titans during the Christmas holiday.
Uh-huh.
When I have some more time on my hands, I'm gonna sit down and just have some fun, write some new material.
Oh, cool, cool. Well, Paul, it was
Yeah.
great talking to you and Release the Titans, Odyssey. Everybody pick it up, go check it out on YouTube, check on Paul's Facebook page and Instagram and whatever, any kind of format. Thanks a lot. I enjoyed the chat. Would you like to say anything to the fans out there?
Well, thank you a lot for everyone who has supported me and given me some great reviews, and just keep playing my music, play it loud, and maybe I'll see you on a tour someday, hopefully.
Cool, cool.
Stay
Th-
metal.
Great day. Thanks a lot, man.
Okay.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thanks for having me. Bye.